have been collecting Mario plushies ever since 2013. Our collection has grown extensively throughout the years. This set of plushies has grown to include over 120 plus plushies. So today, let's count the top 10 best Mario plushies.
Please note that only official plushes will appear on this list. We understand that some fake plushes are very creative, but the real ones more than outweigh the fake ones in every way.
But we do feel that there are some fake plushies that deserve to be shown, so we will show 3 honorable mentions before we begin the real list. So let's begin! The first plush on the honorable mentions list is this Bob-omb.
The cool thing about this plush is that the Bob-ombs have never been in an official Nintendo game.
After doing a bit of research, we have found out that Bob-ombs have made an appearance in the ROM hack newer Super Mario Bros. Wii, as well as the other new team projects.
This plush takes the same design concept from the game and does a good job, but the official Hammer Bro is way better than this one.
The next plush on the honorable mentions is our tailed Goomba. This plush is cool because Sene never included any tailed enemies in their 3D land set.
The official 3D land set only included a Tanuki Mario and Kitsune Luigi, so it's pretty cool to see this plush get made even though there was never a real one.
Now, our Toadsworth is probably our favorite fake plush. It seems like Nintendo has completely forgotten about Toadsworth since he is rarely mentioned or seen in the modern Mario games. So it's pretty cool to see the fakers do what Nintendo don't.
When compared to similar plushes, this plush is huge. We are not sure why they made it so big, but we like it.
Now that we've gone through all the honorable mentions, let's start the main list. Let's go!
To start off the list, we have our Big Bowser. This is the Sene Super Mario Series Bowser, the bigger variant of the two. He looks very accurate, and the bigger size of his plush really shows his dominance. His bigger size is the main reason why he is on this list, but there are some things that could be improved. His eyebrows are a little low and are held together by light stitches, and we feel that there is a lot of open green area above the eyebrows. But other than that, this Bowser is very detailed and the size is perfect. Up next is the 15-inch All-Star Luigi. This plush is beautiful and we think it is better than the regular small Luigi. The facial features on the big one seem better positioned than on the smaller one. Everything just looks better positioned. The only thing that lacks compared to the smaller one is its neck. The neck on the medium Luigi is way more delicate and flimsy, and it seems easier to rip apart. And that's understandable since its head is larger and heavier, but that is the only lacking thing about this Luigi. He may rank low on the list, but he is one of our personal favorites.
Next on the list is Paratroopa. He is one of the most accurate plushes we own. Compared to the old official one, you'll see how much better this one looks. Besides the obvious facial upgrades, this plush has a noticeable posture change. The old one is in a sitting posture, much like the old official original Koopa, while the new one looks ready for flight. Much like our Cheep Cheep, the wings on the new one are much more sturdy and harder to flap. The only thing we don't like that there's no proper way to prop him up. We already said he cannot stand and just looks weird when he lies on his belly. So to conclude, this Paratroopa looks very accurate and is a big step up from the old official one. Coming in at number 7 is Captain Toad Green One. When we were brainstorming the contenders for this list, we were debating putting this one or the Squirrel Toad. We immediately decided on putting Captain because his special features are way more noticeable, better than the Squirrel Suit one, as you can see right here. The biggest feature of the Captain Toad is his backpack and headlamp. His backpack is so realistic. All of his pockets and folds are here. The map is even included as an untouchable accessory. His headlamp is also very accurate and looks great. This Toad even has an explorer outfit and looks perfect. But be careful with his headlamp because it is very floppy and could potentially fall off. The Captain Toad plush is a very accurate plush and is by far one of our best looking plushies. The All-Star Waluigi plush has to be one of the biggest step-ups we have seen in a plush. Before this plush, no plush could accurately portray Waluigi's facial structure. But this plush fixed it all. The facial structure and overall body structure is flawless on this plush. It is once again one of our best looking plushies. Our only problem with it is it cannot stand on its feet. His legs are also very flimsy. We can see this becoming a problem for people who treat their plushies poorly. So this plush looks amazingly accurate. There's really not much else to say.
Up next is Lakitu. His cloud is probably his greatest feature. His cloud is unbelievably detailed. There are so many tiny folds and stitches on the cloud alone. They even sewed the cloud in the front, so it looks like the smiles that these clouds contain. The details on the cloud alone are amazing, and we haven't even mentioned the Lakitu yet. The Lakitu itself is also very detailed. The front and back of his shell is neatly sewn. His eyes and smile also feature the same great embroidery. He even comes with his own spiny. But unfortunately, the spiny is not removable. And for anyone wondering, the Lakitu does not have any legs. You are barely able to stick your finger under him, and there are no legs to be found. So overall, the Lakitu plush is phenomenal and he is a must-buy.
Number 4 on the list is Rosalina Perkins. Not only is she one of the greatest characters in the Mario plush series, she is also one of the best plushies. Her dress is one-to-one with the games, as well as her hair. She is the tallest of the princess plushies over here, compared to Daisy, which is also expected since she is the tallest in the games too. All of her facial features are cleanly sewn together, and her crown and stilettos are made with a weird yet quality material. When you look at the real renders of Rosalina, you'll see that everything is here on this plush. The plush and her character is great. We highly recommend you check out the Best of Rosalina video, which shows off her funniest moments. It is linked in the top right corner.
Coming in at number 3 is the All-Star Metal Mario. By the looks of it, this plush doesn't look very soft, but he's actually really soft. He even feels silky soft. This plush has the same material all over the plush. It's a very nice change, since the other official Marios usually have different materials in different places. Even the parts that are different on other Marios are still here, but they are covered in that fabric. This plush reflects any light that is shined on it. It's a really cool effect and makes it look like real metal. So overall, this plush is probably our favorite Mario, and like Lakitu, he is a must-have. And as a quick side note, we have a full in-depth review of this plush. It will be linked in the description.
Toadette takes the number 2 spot on our list. The All-Stars Toadette is the first official Toadette plush released. Sene did a fantastic job on this plush. The mushroom, hat, and the braids are beautifully crafted. Her face and the rest of the body are just as perfect. This plush has a pretty good weight to it too. It's a little bit on the heavier side, but we like it. The Toadette is a perfect size and is not too big or not too small. This plush is perfect in almost every way, but there is one big flaw that this plush has. It's a braid. It's the braids that are very delicate. If you are rough with this plush, don't be surprised if the braids become loose or they fall off, because that is bound to happen. So overall, the All-Star Toadette plush is mostly perfect with one major issue, but if you're careful with it, it should be pretty much golden. Before we get to number 1, if you're liking this countdown so far, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Also check out our other videos because we think you really enjoy them. We will link recommended videos in the description.
And now, the number 1 Mario plush is...
If you've seen our review of the All-Star Dry Bowser, you knew this was coming. We've said it then and we will say it again. The All-Star Dry Bowser is the current best Mario plush on the market. The details in this plush are on a level like no other. The bony details on the dry Bowser are made completely with fantastic stitching. Our favorite feature of this plush is that his abdomen has the stitching so where it has awesome looking bumps. When zoomed in, you can see where it caves in and out. We also really love the shell, because unlike the normal Bowser, this one doesn't have those tiny circles surrounding the shell. It looks really cool. The body and the structure of the dry Bowser is perfect, but if there is one spot you may need to look out for, it is his hair. If you're too rough with this, his hair could potentially wilt over like a dead flower. But that is all the bad of this plush. So if you had to buy just one plush from this list, you need to buy this one.
Thank you for watching this top 10. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button right here and ring that bell to not miss any new plush videos. And down here is a link to a video that I'm sure you'll love. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.